me. Good morning, good Sunday morning, or good Sunday afternoon. I think it's a beautiful day outside. The sun is shining and it's right there. I get to look at it a little bit. I'm going to start planning some stuff now. So I'm going to put these little pretty babies in a cute little container. So you can just watch as I just do some stuff here. Drink your water. Oh my God, that's so good. Yummy. Keep this right here next to me. Let's start. If you hear music, I don't own the rights to it. I'm inside doing my stuff. My husband's out there doing his stuff with his music. Since we're all quarantined in here, I figure today's a beautiful day to do this. So let's get started. These are just my starter plants. They're just here. Don't mind them. I'm just gonna get some of this out. I'll be right back. Honey, can you get me one of those little trash bags, like grocery bags in our storage thing, so I can use that? Thank you. I have this cute little pot too. I think these are going in the office. I really like them. I really like this too. It's kind of like a pearl iridescent thing, rainbow kind of sort of thing. So I think I'm gonna do a macrame for this. Thank you, honey. Say hi. It's all love. So, come, move, Smokey, move. Thank you. So I'm just gonna start this, and
what's that smell?
I think it's Daddy and his cigarette.
Oh yeah, that's what's smell.
I'm trying to record. Yes. Whenever I do this, it's like I get an immediate audience, like a real live audience with me.
Someone, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He's hiding because he doesn't have his shirt on right now. He's not fully prepared. So, yeah, everybody wants to be involved today. As you can see, everybody wants to be involved. Yay. Good for them. Yay. I'm just taking this out. But I'm gonna, we just had like some dry moss and stuff in there, and they are air plants, so I'm just gonna kind of transplant a little bit.
You know what you should do?
I'm taping.
Wait, no, I don't know. You should make an ecosystem.
Thank you. Maybe the next time we will make, okay, the next time you and I will make an ecosystem, all right? He wants to make an ecosystem, you guys. Well, since we're home, and looks like we're gonna be home the rest of the year, I think an ecosystem is something that we might have to do. Thank you. Are you gonna peep in? Come in. Come on, closer, closer.
Are you live or are you just videotaping it?
I'm recording, honey. I'm recording. Okay?
So you're not live?
I'm not live right now. Are you happy about that?
No.
Oh, I can't help you with that. So. Yes. So these are the two planters that I'm going to use. I only have 3 little ones here, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to, maybe I'll put 2 together in there and 1 by itself in here and see how it goes. I thought I had another little one, but here we go again, y'all.
Oh.
I'm not live. I just want you guys to know that this is going to go somewhere and people are going to see this. Let me see if I can find that other one that I had. Hold on.
You're welcome.
There it is. Got it, you guys. It's a little baby one. I'm not exactly sure if it's surviving or not, and it just won't give me any roots, so I'm just gonna stick it in the dirt with the other ones and see if it will try and flourish a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do. Got a little bottled water here. I'm just gonna spritz this stuff down a little bit before I reuse it, so that it'll already have a little bit of moisture in there. I'm not gonna like spray those down, but just ever so lightly spraying it down. I don't know if you can see it or not. I put it in a bag because I wasn't sure if I was going to use it, but I am going to definitely reuse it, so that it has a little pretty area for it. And I have some perlite as well that I'm going to stick in there, because you know the air plants, they don't need a lot of water, so you're just going to get this a little damp, not drenched. It's very dry, so I'm putting some moisture on it a little bit so that it can kind of settle in a little bit when I put it in the pots. And so I'm kind of stealing a little bit here and there from it, just so it'll be, so we can share. I'm sharing the love. That's what I'm doing. So I'm just going to take a little bit of dirt, not a whole lot. I don't need like a ton of it, but I do need some. And I'm going to put some in there, and I'm going to put some in here as well. Some little fresh dirt, I guess you could say. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to spread it, just spreading it all around in here. Trying to keep it lightweight for the little succulents, so that they don't feel like they've got like a ton of craziness all around them. And that will help to hold in a little bit of moisture. I don't want a lot. Don't want a lot. And I'm going to get another batch of this and put it in there.
Grab something over here.
And put some more in there. Oh, this is going to be interesting when this gets posted, isn't it? It's just going to be real interesting. I can see that now. So, just taking the dirt, putting it in there, and making sure the little sea moss, the little stuff that keeps it light and airy in there, is up where I want it to be. And grab a little more of it, spread it around, and then I'm just gonna, once I spread this around, like so, in there. There we go. A little more dirt. Not much. Just gonna put that in there. There we go. I'm gonna take my little friends and see what I can do here with them. So I think I'm gonna put this one in there. I don't know, it just looks like it should go there. I like it there. So I'm gonna pull this out. It's really, really dry. Ooh. A lot of roots there too. There they are. Just gonna wet that down a little bit. The dirt, it's so, it's very dry. So I'm doing this just to loosen it up a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm just loosening it up a little bit. See if it'll loosen up a little bit. That's all. I don't normally do it like this, but it's extremely dry. There we go. And I want to loosen the roots up just a little bit so that they'll have, you know, somewhere to go eventually in the pot. So now that I've done that, I'm just going to take this little puppy. Hopefully you can see that. She's pretty. And just ever so lightly stick her down here in the dirt. There. And there she goes. I don't own the rights to the music, you guys, but just, it does sound beautiful, doesn't it? For this beautiful Sunday. There we go. And I'm not trying to pack her real tight, but I think she's packed enough. And beautiful. We'll see how this works out. I'm going to take a little bit of this little moss and just going to spread it around a little bit. Not a whole lot, just a little bit of it. Just a little bit, y'all. I'm pulling some of this out and just laying it around it. Here we go. There she is. I think this one's gonna go up in the office. Here we go. There she is. I'm gonna put her to the side for a minute. And we're gonna start on the second one. I'm just gonna fill it with dirt, and I'm just gonna use the little moss on the edges of it. And see how that works out. Let me keep the dirt a little loose. I'm gonna take some of this and grab it in there, just so it has some familiarity. That's how I'm doing it. So that way it can here we go. And that way it won't need any water anytime soon. And hopefully it'll give it something to gravitate towards so that it'll want to stay around for a little while so that we can love on it and it can show us love and all of that stuff. So I'm just doing that right now. And I'm gonna take this. I think what I'll do is I'll put these in now. So let me move that out of the way a little bit. Here's another one. You see her? She's so pretty. Just gonna let it down on the bottom a little bit so that it'll kind of gravitate and it'll give it time. It won't need anything, and I don't want to shock them too much, to be honest. But I did want to loosen the dirt up so that it'll be able to move a little bit, and it'll be like, oh. So yeah, there we go. There we go. They don't like too much water, but they are very dry, and I didn't want to put them in the pot like so dry. I don't want to have to necessarily water them later on. I just want them to adapt to the climate that I'm introducing them to without having to do anything to them, so they can feel their way out. Here's my other one. She's pretty too. So I'm gonna put these two together. And what I am gonna do, what you can do, is you can upcycle these little containers. I'm just gonna rinse them out in some really hot water, clean them out really good, and I only have 2 of them. Is it 2 or 3? Well, I have 3 of them. So all I'm gonna do is I'll take a few of my starters and maybe I'll put them in these little things where I feel like I want to. Just something. I mean, instead of throwing it away, let's just use everything that we have. You know, everything serves a purpose. So yeah, I think that is a good idea. And now I'm going to soak this one up a little bit and put it in there. And we will check on them to see how they have decided to acclimate to what we've done to them. Hopefully they'll take. I pray they take. I don't seem to be real good with succulents. I seem to be good with everything else but succulents, and I don't know whether it's because I want to water them too much or what. So I'm just gonna start practicing ignoring them. They don't want that kind of attention. They just want you to admire them from afar, say hello to them, and keep it moving. That's all they want. They don't want anything else. So I figure if I do this, I've loosened them up. There we go. And then I can, hopefully I can squeeze it in there. Come on, baby. Help me out. Just a little bit of dirt. That's what I'm doing right now. I know I got dirt all over them, but trying not to have dirt all in the leaves. So hopefully I can get that out of there. And we have decided that they're good now. Alright, they're packed in there. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this, I guess, decorative stuff, and stuff it in there. That way they'll feel protected and the moisture will be in there for a little bit, so we won't have to water them. So I won't have to feel like I need to water them, because they don't really want any water right now. Trust me, they're like happy with what I just gave them. So I don't own the rights to the music. He's out there jamming, y'all. So yeah, this is what we're doing. Here we go. And voila. Just gonna be careful and gentle with them, but I'm trying to get some of the dirt off of the top of them, and I don't want to put any more water in there on them. So I'm just tapping the dirt off of them. And I'll wipe the containers down in a minute and put them in their place to be, so that they can, sorry, I'm trying to get that dirt off of you. I know. Run it off. One that's what I mean by that. You really have to be careful because you'll wind up taking some of the leaves out on them, and you don't want to necessarily do that, even though I did it. But I was just trying to get some of the dirt off of them. And voila, there she is. Okay. Now for the next part. I'm going to take this little one, I'm going to stick it in the dirt over here just to see if it'll propagate for me from the little bit of torture that I did to it. I'm just going to stick it down in there and we'll see what happens with that. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it's okay. But yeah, just stick them down in there in the dirt and maybe they'll repopulate. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So there. That's phase 1. Hope you enjoyed that. Now we're gonna move on to our aloe so that we can get those done. Here we go. Show you those. Oh yeah, booyah. Yep, I have those. And listen, I don't spend a ton of money just simply because we don't have it to spend like that. So these are great. They're pretty sturdy, and they have a drainage system on them. So, excuse me, there's not much to do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 aloes in here. I'm gonna take them out and we're gonna expand their horizons. They do like to be tight. You know, they thrive actually on being root bound, but I want to rearrange my pots and have some other plants that have to be redone as well. So I've got to move things now. So that's what we're doing here. I'm reallocating and redistributing things to make room for some incoming things that I have going on. So I'm just gonna grab some dirt, put it in this pot. There we go. And they survived pretty well. I'm not really gonna do anything extraordinary with this dirt. Some people like to mix sand and perlite in with the dirt to make it lighter, but they've thrived really well in this spot over here without me actually having to do that. So I'm fine with it. And it really is all about how you're rationing out water, feeding them, and watering them. So that's what I would say to that. And they get pretty decent sunlight too. And there's not a lot that you have to do with them. It really isn't. If you ask me, aloe, outside of it being really dry right now, I feel like aloe is one of the easiest things that you could grow, because if you forget to water it, one day, it's not going to be the end all. It's probably going to actually help them to thrive. So, there's no fear in that with that situation, if you ask me. So the only thing I need to do is to get them out of this smaller planter and into the bigger one. And we're gonna see how that works out. It's okay, I definitely broke off a little bit of the root, but it's still got root there, so that's a good thing. Let's see if I can get the rest of them out without destroying your roots. Here we go. Got it. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. There we go. And just be gentle with them. So you see, that's got a little bit of root still on it. This has 2 starter roots on it. Where's the other one? There's a baby one in here. These are my 2 babies that sprouted off from being in there. Here they are. So I'm gonna let them spread their wings a little bit, and basically they won't have to share as much room. And this one right here, she's got a good root system. So you see that? Beautiful. I'm just gonna take them. I'm gonna water the roots a little bit, just so they'll have something. And like I said, they don't really require like a ton of water, so for me, like spraying them a little bit and putting just a little moisture in the dirt is the go-to thing to do here. So I'm just gonna figure out where I want to put them and let them do their thing and pack it in. I'm gonna get a little more dirt for it. And put it in there, like so. And just really pack it in. And I'm gonna take these 2 little babies and give them some room to expand in this one with her. So, yeah. So the babies will be happy they haven't been left alone. And this is how you increase your garden, especially where aloe is concerned. They're going to give you feeders for sure. For sure. Just going to pack them in there nice. So I want them to be sturdy and strong. And they'll rise up above the dirt. And they'll have a good strong stalk system so that they don't get wobbly and lean too much. Oh boy. You guys, he's out there playing his roll a quarter music. Oh God. When he knows that I'm trying to do something right now. Get yourself one. Who's that comedian that says that? I can't remember his name. It ain't for the weak. Oh gosh. Yeah, so they're in there, and in the sunlight they're gonna push through, and and hopefully, yeah, they're gonna push through and be nice and strong, and that's gonna help create a nice strong root system for them. So that's what I would say to you. There we go. Now, so I'm going to put a little more dirt on that side, depending on which way they decide to go. And they're nice and packed in. And depending on whether I have to add more dirt later, I probably will. But there you go. They've got Mama Bear, there's Baby Bear, there's Big Brother Bear, and Little Sister Bear in there. There they are. So they're going to push through, and I'll show you a couple of weeks later how they're doing and what they do. Yeah, there's another one down. Look, this is truly not rocket science. It really is not. But, you know, it's going to make the air in your house cleaner. You're going to have nice clean air in your house because the plants are filtering out all those toxins that come through our ventilation and heating system and air system throughout the year, and purify our oxygen and help, even maybe help our plants outside to do the same thing, you know, to help clean the air and the water a little bit better. So here's Papa Bear. I don't know why he's leaning that way. He just decided to go that way. And I was like, I'd appreciate it if you go the other way, but he was like, he said he was running the show. So I was like, I'm going to let you run the show because I don't have to lean that way with you. So, yeah. So he's good. I'm just going to squirt him down a little bit in the little area that he's going to be in. These plants don't demand a lot of water. They're succulents. They don't demand a lot of water. They're succulents. You just throw them in there, give them a nice sturdy spot.